Hi everybody, so in this video we're going to look at what happens when you save a node. So a node is any type of digital information that you save in myReach, whether it's a website, a note, a file, a contact, any digital data, with the goal of centralizing all your information and using the AI assistant to answer your questions. So when you save information in myReach, whether it's through the manual create button or through an integration, the first thing that happens is that the relevant content is extracted and learned by the AI to then be able to answer your questions. So what I mean by relevant content is that our AI employs specific models tailored to each type of data that you save. So for example, with websites, when you save a website, myReach doesn't just bookmark it for later. It automatically extracts and learns anything about the website, the metadata, the author, the content, the description, it cleans up the HTML and more. Then with videos and audios, the AI transcribes the audio so that you can have a text transcript of it. With images, it works with OCR so that it can extract all the text from the images or the scanned documents. Essentially, through AI, we ensure that all relevant information is at your fingertips. So the first thing that happens then is that the relevant content is extracted and learned. Now, once the content has been learned, you can see the AI status here as marked as learned. This is very important because then it allows the assistant to then be able to answer questions. So once it is extracted and learned, it is connected to other relevant tags and the AI provides recommendations of other similar content in your knowledge base. Now, the core differential factor of myReach is how your information is stored. So we've replaced the archaic system of folders by a system that works like your memory. So all your knowledge is interconnected through its context, creating a knowledge network that mimics your brain so that you can search the same way that you think. So as you can see, there's different types of views. In the board view here, everything is connected by tags. So for example, the tag of business plans has been connected to 3 different business plans that we've uploaded. Then there are 19 things related to Stark Company, as we have a company tag called Stark. There are also contacts, so David Miller has 17 things connected to him, so you can see there's a project proposal, meeting notes, a scanned contract. He's also connected to another person. Essentially, all the connections are here. Then I was on the visualizer before. Here, everything is connected by the relationships. So you can click on any node and it hides everything else that is not relevant and just shows you what things are connected to that node. Now, being completely honest, more often than not, the visualizer is more of a fun way of seeing how your information is connected, not necessarily the best way to search, but it's always nice to see. Then you've got the card view with all the nodes in separate cards, and list, which is similar to card view, but it has more information under each node. Now, the way that myReach is built, rather than searching through keywords, it introduces a dynamic approach that mimics human memory. So essentially, myReach is your second brain. So instead of just keywords that can give you many results and are much more vague, you can go right to the specifics of your questions, just like the ones you've got in your mind, and ask them, whether it's here and it's detected with semantic search or in the assistant. Or you can also open the chat here and base your search on all the results that you have in the current search. So for instance, what was the break clause of so-and-so contract? How much did that client pay? When was the contract signed? And it's not just about contracts and files. If you've got research, you can also ask about that. So it can summarize all your research, take out the key findings. You can ask it to answer questions in bullet points, in tables, as lists. And you can also, if you've got your employee handbook, you can ask questions about your conditions at work. So how many days you've got off, what happens if you're sick, where to submit travel expenses. Essentially, any question that comes to mind in your day-to-day at work, that can be answered by the AI assistant as long as the information is in your knowledge base. Now, all these nodes in your knowledge base are saved into workspaces. Now there's another video that goes into details into what is a workspace and how to create one, but essentially workspaces are like windows into your information. So they are not folders. It does not mean that each one of these nodes has to be in one workspace only. It can actually be in multiple ones without being duplicated, because they are not like closed archaic folders like we are used to. So with workspaces, you are then able to organize your information, manage it properly, and when you're searching, if you've got thousands of documents and websites and things with integrations that you've added, and you've got all your company's information, it allows you to narrow down your search based on a certain workspace that you're looking into. So workspaces can be different projects that you've got, different areas of research. It really is up to you depending on your use case. But workspaces essentially allow you to organize your knowledge base in a easier and more organized way. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.